So I'm going to read you one of my favorite poems of all time, then maybe another one if my phone battery doesn't die. Spruce Springsteen, my dopamine receptors to acceptable levels, please. Assimilate fever and general anesthesia so we won't be treated like dope fiends with amnesia. Into the needless Jesus's needles please us, in haste the seasons bring us seizures on fences. We're crucified with air tanks and dentures. Slight dementia is a hint to the far side. When was our apartheid, or do we just not get a Garden of Eden? Pesticides, legions of liaisons who teach lessons as day jobs. Squabble squawk over jealous poppycock, telling others to take a frolic off of a hill and whatnot. Spilling those inner workings in a rainbow cataclysm, an orgasm for those culture vultures and intellectual timberwolves. Golden hooves carry me to danger, away from these wagers. What a strange life to be. For everlasting favors, brave as never having to say goodbye, well, at least in my estimation. Returns are intimate and the rest is a lost cause, a brief pause in this runaway train called life. For I'm married to the road and the freedom is my wife. But away from the constant change or the canvas that is painstaking and has zapped every inch of thought, creation is a form of destruction, dismantling while assembling, the main purpose of life. Isn't it to take chances and be generous, whether with your feelings or your belief system? The name of the game is light, love. Up from the get-go, blast from the past, yo, robots drinking petrol, night skies light up like the 5th of July. The only rights is fulfillment on a weekend warrior in disguise. Reprise, the only entrepreneur who spits vicious manure has you up in your arms like you're praising your Fuhrer. Explanations are rural, southern head, cornbread fed, Wu-Tang reciting kid from TEX is entangled in stove runs and coastal pirate missions. Get you thinking of transcontinental condo time sharing. Spare me. The rest is bearing down on me like a pyramid with eyelids. I've released like 6 books. Some are on some presses from New York. Some are on some from Denver. Some, I don't know. If you're interested, just Google things. We live in an amazing day of technology. This one's called Marked Up Tracks. I used to hang out with this kid who beat his mom to death. He went by JC. A few weeks later, some of my old co-workers were executed by another guy who used to be at the Fry Cook. Just walked in and went on a shooting spree. Somehow Master Chef survived. Shout out to the OG. They found homie in a park the next evening, sitting in a 98 Ford Ranger, just burning alive. I think he survived though. I used to run around the country, thousands of drugs in the trunk of a Mazda Z6. I was mostly surviving off LSD and dollar cheeseburgers. Sometimes I'd throw up, mixing liquor with liquid hydrocodone, unafraid of growing up. Making love to girls whose boyfriends weren't around for the evening. Be out early in the morning, shower covered in weeks' worth of dirt, breakfast, and she throws me some of her clothes for the road. Started putting feathers in my hair, panhandling by UVA and VCU. Had one dude told me if I didn't give him his tax, he'd put me in an ICU. We shared cigarettes and food. I gave him $4. You good fool. I remember trying to sleep under overpasses in Baltimore, trying to get to Pittsburgh. Young Jack kids planning. I could see the villain in their vibes. Stay up all night drinking that militant. I ain't mad at him. We both just trying to survive. But the urn ain't as scary as this dog and this knife I got on me. Why try to be hard when you're just trying to breathe? Next day we jugged to Philly. The jug was becoming more of a head stash than currency. Flying signs by Geno's and Pat's, racking up 12 tickets in less than 6 hours in 17 streets. Breaking onto the Gettysburg National Monument just to smoke a cigarette. Leave. I used to have a problem with ODing just too many nights consecutively. A couple seizures, rare doctor visits, too much anxiety to really tell them what I've seen. So I still eat Valium and Xanax like candy, Oxycontin like a treat. But people don't believe me. I pay my bills, work my jobs, drop books, and still steal. Postmortem, postmodern. I guess as blunt as my only kin. Couple Noid dope boys and the fuckers I grew up with. But they all know I lost my mind. I think hell and heaven are the only thing keeping me using. Bruising up the skin, waking up in strange places with people I call friend. I can't keep my story on hold for too long. Gotta start realizing the surface level. It's all perception that you can encompass. So let me crawl into your feelings. Realize how much I reel in pain. Feel like I'm wisdom teething. I had a friend paralyzed from the waist down. He killed himself slowly off of all the prescription drugs. Half he'd throw to me, sipping another 40. He said, keep creating, the shit keeps me believing. Shit, me too. At least that's what it seems. His youngest brothers both had sons. I imagine he lives on through one of them. But the thing that still haunts me and flaunts in my dreams is the time I met my brother in Waco from Austin to sell him some Klonopin. He got in a head-on collision and died on the way. But as the French say, c'est la vie, let your pain come out and play. I'm going to do one more. I'm not. That's it. Thank you. I love you.